This is a minimal windowed program using the Win32 API and C99 as our programming language. I've also included a function pointer library to grab all of the DLL functions we'll be needing from user32.dll and gdi32.dll. First thing we're going to do is forward declare our Windows procedure. Then we're going to enter winMain. WinMain is like int void main, except for windowed programs. WinAPI is a calling convention which dictates how arguments are passed from caller to callee. We won't get into that any more than I just got into it, I guess. We're going to init our function pointer library, warn if Unicode is enabled because we're doing a Ascii tutorial, and we're going to get around some of the strictness of my compiler. This is the template for our window. We're going to initialize it to 0 because we're not going to fill out everything, only the things that matter for a minimal example. Don't think of the window class as a C++ class. Think of it as a more generic template. If you think of it as a C++ class, you're just going to get confused. Here's the fields we actually need to fill out in our class. Once we've done that, we can register the class using the Ascii version. Then we can create the window using the Ascii version of the command. It's W for Unicode, by the way. It would be wise to check for errors. This is not self-explanatory. Show window does not mean make window visible. It means to set the show window state, which has to do with does the window appear minimized or maximized, and probably some other options I don't know about. After all that, we're going to enter our message loop and loop forever and ever, translating message and dispatching message until getMessage returns 0. So this message right here is handled down here in our Windows procedure. So uMessage right here. We're only handling one message, and that's wmDestroy, which means someone has clicked the X button right here in the upper right corner to close the window. When that has occurred, we want to post a quit message, which will put a wmQuit message into the message queue, which will cause the message loop to terminate. After we've done our custom behavior, it'd be wise to call the default Windows procedure. I find if I don't call the default Windows procedure at the end of my Windows procedure, the window usually freezes. With that, let's do a demo. So here's my build script. I'm going to run it. I'm going to drag my window into view here so you can see the window text right up here. I'm going to hit that X button to make the post quit message happen. And you can see program exiting, which we can find right up here, program exiting. Lastly, here's the build script I used. And you can message me if you want the source code. Otherwise, that's it. That's a minimalistic tutorial for how to make a window in the Win32 API using C99.